Very good morning, everybody. Good morning. To take you us through the morning, I introduce you to the speaker who is going to introduce the day to you. That is Dr. Anjali Gokarn. So she will present the welcome address to the audience. About Dr. Anjali Gokarn, she is a pediatrician by professor. She has been in practice at Vasai near Mumbai for the last 36 years. Anjali has had first-hand connect with mental health conditions on several fronts. She has been living with anxiety and depression for 4 decades. A holistic approach to healing has helped her overcome and recover to remission. In addition to this, she lived in a family with high prevalence of mental illnesses around her. So she has been a caregiver to her son who has bipolar disorder. Her struggles around mental health has made Anjali determined to contribute to building better mental health awareness and support. Anjali is a fitness enthusiast and is a consummate communicator. In recent years, she has been a fine leader and contributor to our own peer support community at Bipolar India, and is on the advisory board as well of Mental Health Support Foundation. Welcome, Anjali. Before she takes over, I request you people to stand in silence for a minute to commemorate a community member who was very, very dear to us, was like family, and whom we lost very recently. Thank you so much. This is what the morning schedule looks like. No, it's a presentation, yeah. Happens, now I'm fumbling with where I will place the PPT.
On. I took the biggest mic thinking it would be very nice and loud. Okay, so let's kickstart this day, and I'd like to ask some questions. And the first question is, and there are prizes for each of them. Are you ready with the prizes? Yeah. So the first question is, it's a quiz, and who is the author of From Torment to Fulfillment, a Bipolar's Journey?
Vijay Nalwala.
Who said that first? Okay, Anvay, prize to Raman. So, a big hand to the author amongst us. Author is just one of his introductions. He is an author, he is a person with great experience of mental illness, he is a social entrepreneur, and he is the support system of us all. You agree? Yes.
Thank you so much for your kind words.
Yeah. The PPT?
Yes. Okay. So this is what the schedule is like, and now over to Anjali for the welcome address. Thank you for bearing with me for the few minutes till we juggled with the presentation that we were looking for. Yeah. This is your slide changer. Yeah, sure.
Good morning once again, and So we began with Vijay Nalawala, then we began with his book and all about that. Has everyone read the book?
No.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, no, then it's available at our nurture center, and if not, please let me know. I can gift it to you. And also, this all began with Vijay Nalawala. How? So today we are a big organization, and when we first started, I say we because now I take great pride in being part of this whole organization, and it started in 2013 or even much before that, when Vijay started writing about his struggles and journey in his page on a blog on his page, and was posted on Facebook. And like everything he does, it touched many people. And the person he attracted was Mr. Puneet Bhatnagar. And some of you were there last year, and Puneet was here. And Puneet is someone who thinks out of the box, who thinks years ahead, who's a visionary. And he told Vijay that you got to take this ahead and you have to do something about it. So what did Vijay do? He always is a step ahead of us, and he started this web page or a website called the Bipolar India Group. And this Bipolar India was launched, and it was just a website, and it was just some information about this really harrowing illness which was there, and people could connect virtually. And it was not until 2016 when Vijay said that this is not enough and another step ahead, and he said, let's meet in person. And the first peer meets began at Andheri in a cafe, which unfortunately has closed down, as many things did during the course of life. And this was the pivotal point. People were just looking for this, the support group, the support that they needed, the kind of listening here they needed. And then they were meeting monthly until, of course, COVID got it. But COVID was a godsend thing, because COVID got people together on WhatsApp, on Telegram, and then there were online meets. And I recall that was the year that I joined too, and there were so many meets online, and there were people sharing from all over India, and there were some Indians who were abroad, and they too shared their journey. And then another step ahead, and we said, it's not only serious business, let's have some fun. And then we had a lot of meets where we would meet and go out and take a walk and have some games and lots to eat. That's so important. And then there were paintings put up like it is here today, and there were many other things. And if you see my jhumkas, it's been made by one of our members, Mihika, and thank you, Mihika, for adding so much fun to it. And then there were walks and meets, and this was at National Park at Borivali. And then this is a meet at Vasai, and this is on the beach, and that's me looking very relaxed with so many friends. And then it started taking a structure. So it wasn't just fun and peer meets here and there. And with the input of so many people, Vijay got together an NGO. It got that's the parent identity. And Bipolar India became NGO, and then they had Mental Health Foundation, which is not that's coming up later. Of course, that's not just for bipolar, but other mental health issues as well. And it's not about just talking and support; it's also about making meaning to life with Let's Walk Together, which is an employment, part of our parent body. And it's our livelihood initiative. And it's building a bridge between persons living with mental illness and opportunities to earn a livelihood. So in our community, there's ability, there's competence, there are skills and qualifications. So what we just need is reasonable accommodation. So that's what it is focused on, providing livelihood opportunities to persons living with mental illness. And the core team of Let's Walk Together is entirely led by professionals with lived experience. Now, how great can that be? Because with lived experience, you have more than just knowledge, you have the experience to handle it all. And we are very happy and we are blessed that Mariwala Health Initiative is now supporting it by funding it, and it started in December 2023. And then with the help of our financial support, there's a beautiful center at Malad East, and that's called the Nurture Center. Many of you all have visited that. Yeah, so those who haven't should. It's a lovely cozy corner with yeah, a library filled with books, and there's food always when you go there, and there are sharing and lots of caring as well. And then it's called Nurture Center. So far, we've had 60 peer meets, workshops, get togethers, and almost every Sunday there is something happening, I think, except tomorrow because it is Gudi Padwa and a holiday. And it's only a year that it started, so you can imagine how things are going to go ahead. And there are not just for people living with mental illness, even for their caregivers, because even caregivers need caregiving. And do we support only those with bipolar disorder? Like we said earlier, no, it's not like that. We support people with all mental conditions because it's a spectrum, and we are just part of that spectrum. And then there is schizophrenia and anxiety, depression, and so many other things. And it's rightly called Mental Health Support Foundation, that is MHSF. And this is what our Nurture Center does, that it caters not only to people living with the disorder, but also their caregivers, family caregivers. And crisis intervention, anyone who's had a crisis will know that the first responder is VN, Vijay Nalawala. But of course, then there is a whole lot of other people also who, respond and reach out in such calamities. And Vijay is just a call away, he always says, but most of us are. And anyone who wishes to talk with someone can always message them, ask their permission, take the correct time, and reach out. And then we got also noted by BBC because Urvashi Sarkar wrote about our support group in a newspaper, and it was then spoken about bipolar disorder, the group changing the attitudes about the condition. And most of us who are on the group do know that we have changed as we have gone along. So this got recognition by BBC, and in fact, it even got us an award called the, it's a SCARF award, which is Schizophrenia Awareness Foundation, which gave this award. And it was Urvashi got it, and she got it for Media for Mental Health Awards in 2023. So that's how much we have been recognized and the recognition we've received. Bipolar India Peer Support Model presentation at SCARF, that's Vijay, like he speaks on many fora about our support group, our NGO. And here we are. So thank you everyone, and lovely to have you all from all corners of India and Mumbai. And we are going to have a great day ahead.